Have you ever felt like quicksand is just surrounding you? How many urgent things are on your desk right now or your to-do list? How many times has someone stepped up to you and given you one more urgent item? Some days, some weeks, it seems like those urgent things make up 90% of what's on our agenda. Or rather, they replace the important things on our to-do list. And while those things usually are urgent, they can keep you from moving forward in ministry and in life. Dutch theologian Henri Nouwen said, "If I were to let my life be taken over by what is urgent, I might very well never get around to what is essential." Do you feel that way? I often do. And it isn't just work or ministry, it's family and all of life. Sometimes someone somewhere needs my attention on something they feel is urgent. And what about those meetings? A study done at Harvard surveyed CEOs over a 12-year period. Their average week contained 37 meetings, and that accounted for about 72% of their work week. That's whopping. Yikes. Quicksand all around. And it's more than just meetings or interruptions. There's the whole digital world that we are immersed in. In fact, we're kind of generators of that disruptions to somebody else's schedule and priorities. Yes, we are all in this together. In a book by Nicholas Carr called The Shallows, we read this: "What the net seems to be doing is chipping away at my capacity for concentration and contemplation. Whether I'm online or not, my mind now expects to take in information the way the net distributes it, in a swiftly moving stream of particles." And if you're like me, I feel like I'm sometimes drowning in that stream. Is there any hope? Well, John Maxwell, in his classic book, The 21 Irrefutable Laws of Leadership, writes this: "It is the responsibility of leaders to make tough decisions based on priorities." In other words, you and I have to make the decision on what is the most important at the moment. That may mean ignoring what seems urgent or delegating its solution to someone else. Maxwell goes on to cite something called the Pareto principle, which states that if you spend your time on tasks that rank in the top 20% of importance, you will see an 80% return on investment. If you have a to-do list with 10 items on that list, those that you've prioritized already, you simply concentrate on the first two things if you want to be productive and effective. The others may be for another day or another person. By the way, that's easy to say. It is so hard to do. It is a learned discipline for most of us. I think of the Apostle Paul, who said, "This one thing I do." You remember that? Focus, priority. Or Jesus, who set his face toward Jerusalem. No doubt Jesus passed by some people in need, but his priority was on the cross. So today, step away from the quicksand of the urgent. Set your priorities on the most important things in your ministry and in your life, and see what God will do in and through you with that kind of focus. Remember Paul's words from Philippians 3. "I focus on this one thing, forgetting the past and looking forward to what lies ahead." There's that goal. "I press on to reach the end of the race and receive the heavenly prize for which God, through Christ Jesus, is calling us." If you would like to learn more about Media Alliance and our global impact, why don't you head on over to our website. You find it at medialliance.cc. And you can help us reach more people with messages like this by liking, subscribing, and sharing this video. Thanks, and God's best.